He's touched millions of children throughout multiple generations, inspiring creative play, unity, and love. Today, the love continues for the old and the new. Welcome to the Purple Rain Podcast, hosted by TheBestBarneyFan 2, Hedge on Stage, Terrific Tributes, and Malakai Finch. Disclaimer, this podcast has no affiliation with Mattel Incorporated. Produced by Moonlight Paradise Entertainment. Yeah. Just the two of us.
Let's go stream.
Oh, man, take that thing off.
I'm sad right now.
I know. Welcome back, everybody, to the Purple Rain Podcast. Been a while. And by a while, I mean like 2 weeks ago. It hasn't even felt like 2 weeks. Honestly.
Yeah, it went by pretty quick.
Felt like ages ago. But we're back. Right now it's just me, Terrific Tributes, and Malakai. Hedge will be joining us later, as well as Quran. But other than that, how are you guys doing in the comments? How are we doing in life? How are we doing in the world, this crazy world? Malakai, let's start with you.
All is well. Things could be better, but hey, I'm here. God
You
is
wanted to
amazing.
put it out there?
No, it's okay. I'm good.
Okay.
You never know who's watching.
Well, what if? Never mind.
But
I was
all
gonna
is
say,
well.
like, what if, like, us talking about it here,
Oh, hey
I don't
man,
know.
I'm just grateful for life. It could be another way. How you feeling?
Me, I'm all right. I'm if you see me duck down over here, I got some chicken Alfredo I'm trying to finish off. I don't know what it is to me. I'm very hungry. Yeah. Bro, like my metabolism's been like very high recently.
Maybe
I
it's
started
from
like
being
really,
in the gym.
yeah, is that like I just trying to like been taking better care of my health in general.
Yeah.
Like I'm really obsessed with like those compressed green drinks.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Compressed
Because I
green
stopped
drinks.
eating salad because I just got tired of it.
That's valid. That's valid. I love a good natural juice or a smooth, like I'm literally drinking a smoothie right now. So like I'm like a sucker for stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I'm very full actually. That's weird. I haven't
See, I like
even
the more compressed stuff because like you're using the actual like juices and like veggies and whatnot. Whereas
Yeah.
like, stuff like, that it's furbished in like a factory. You're not really getting that like authentic experience.
No,
Like you are like
definitely.
I'm not gonna say their names, but you know. Um so yeah, thank you all for attending in the comments. I know I
Thanks,
kinda announced
guys.
this a little later than usual.
Terrific rain now.
Crazy. Yeah. So I didn't really want to like get into what we were going to get to until the others get here. But I guess we do have some things to discuss here. So it's like the elephant out of the room because we're going to talk about the whole collaboration later. But congratulations to Selena Gomez. She
Woo,
got married
Selena. That's my
over
girl.
the weekend to that Hobbit. What's his name?
That's me.
What is his name? Benny Blanco? Blanco?
Benny Blanco.
Yeah. Who is a music producer. I know a lot of people are looking like who is that guy? But um yeah, congratulations to them. This has been a very busy week for her, in terms of what we're gonna talk about later and just her getting married in general. Um, did you see what I sent in the group message earlier?
Let's see. What did you about the itinerary?
No.
Well, the
All right, I'll
agenda.
show it. Um
If I
Oh,
can
that
find
picture, the picture of them, the Photoshop picture.
well, no, well, I'm not talking about that. But
Okay.
if I can find the photo of it, I don't think it's being posted everywhere yet. But for those who don't know, Eric Andre, um, if you've ever like
Ah,
watched,
got you.
yeah,
I
if you
did
ever
see.
watch Adult Swim, you know who Eric Andre is. He has that like parody of late night shows and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He attended the wedding in a Barney inspired suit. There you go. Thank you. Can you go to the next image? There we go. So yeah, he showed up like dressed somewhat as Barney. Um, clearly he was doing it for a gag, but it like
The comments are funny, bro. Somebody, somebody said, "Yeah, Benny Blanco, man, is not that attractive, but can grab." Like, dang,
I told you he looks like a hobbit.
bruh, that is hilarious. The Patrick Star colors.
Yeah, basically. Um,
Yeah,
obviously he did it for a gag, but at this point, like the Barney Desk Tyson, shout out to him. He made a video recently, like comparing and contrasting Selena, like talking about Barney, years prior to like embracing it now. And it is really fascinating because like it basically comes up in almost any interview when she's not talking about wizards or all her other past projects and whatnot. Um, since Barney is a little bit more socially accepted now,
yeah,
um, I feel like she has more reign to talk about it, especially like when it comes in terms of like um, how she felt about the person in the suit, or um, how she learned about like blocking or any of those like stereotypical acting things that you have to learn prior to getting on these big productions and whatnot. Not saying that Barney's not a big production, but like for her at that time, not being a very experienced actress, to absolutely kill it at her age of like what 7 or 8, um, it's very very telling of how she is today um, as that actor. Um, but yeah, and with everything now, since this whole like since we've learned that like A24 and all these other people are attached to this Barney movie. Since like celebrities are like talking about Barney now, it seems like everyone now
they're
believes that
hopping on
like
that wave. They're all hopping on that
exactly
wave
like, oh, are they
for
going to be in the
sure.
movie? Like we don't know that.
Yeah, they're hopping on that wave. You got more people going to Walmart, and they're showing stuff that's been in Walmart for going on a year or two now. It, it's just very interesting, very very interesting to see.
I have a hot take. I would not be surprised if Mattel asks Eric Andre to be in the movie as Barney.
With like with the suit on, like that suit he wore.
Maybe something like that. Like we need you to come to the real world, but like when you come to the real world, like your anatomy changes.
So kind of
So we'll get
like
like
is it kind of like the movie If, like
somebody
Ryan
said
Reynolds
no,
and If?
please.
Is it kind of that makes me think about, are you like a vibe to the movie If that Ryan Reynolds was just in?
If or that other movie,
Hero in the Purple
the
Crayon.
per- yes, it's like the
Hmm.
moose turns into what's his name, Lurel
Yeah.
Hell.
I forgot his. Oh my God, what is his name? Jesus, what is his name? That movie was
Oh
good though. I
man.
ain't gonna lie. I saw it in theaters.
Now I say I'm not saying I want this. I'm just saying like I would not be shocked if they like attempted to do like they saw him in that suit. Like, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if they're like,
Lil
oh
Rel
god,
However. Kevin Hart as BJ. What?
no, absolutely not. No, Kevin Hart is not funny to me anymore.
It depends on what he's in, I guess, but I
No,
don't.
no, he hasn't been funny since
What? Think like a man.
2018. No, I'm talking like he hasn't been
Oh,
funny in this decade.
Calamity. Mm. I haven't really
I don't know. That's
seen
just my
him
opinion.
in much of nothing recent, so
Exactly, because the industry's turned on him since he's not relatable anymore. All he talks about is rich people problems.
True. Kevin Hart as BJ is kind of crazy. That is sick.
Somebody said, I wonder how many times at conventions Bob West gets asked about how working with Selena or Demi. I would hearken to guess 1 or 2 per con, because those who remember like them being in those episodes, that was a totally different voice.
Yep.
And then when you hear like his voice, it's the standard, like what everybody thinks of. So I would think that they wouldn't ask all that much, unless someone's curious or doesn't really know the ties to the production and whatnot. I'm sure they could. It would be awkward because it's like, oh, I had never worked with you, but we come from the same space.
Then how
I don't
about
know.
Cynthia Erivo at the Baby Bob? She already played the green character.
No,
I,
that's
at least she'd
bro.
be able to sing.
Why does she have so many ear piercings?
I never noticed them.
You don't?
No, let me look. I'm about to look.
Hold up, nah. I'm gonna show this.
All right, bet.
You're gonna be like, what is wrong with this woman? Like, there's nothing wrong with like, showing off yourself, like expressing yourself that way. But like, dude,
Damn,
too much is like
that's tragic.
too much,
My ex
Right
loves
here.
Cynthia. Man,
That is way too much.
wait, I can't see it.
Oh, you can't? Hold on.
I was tripping. I thought I was tripping. Okay. Dang.
Bro, right?
I wonder if she
Isn't
got
that too
those all
much?
done at one. Yeah, that. Nah.
Like
I
the most
know her partner probably caressed on her ear and all he tastes is metal. Nah.
bruh. Like the most I get is like the standard earlobe, and then I have like the conch one, like up here.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a whole lot. She got the cartilage. She got the lobe going up.
Ears gotta be dry.
Wouldn't be able to do it. And that's a lot of cleaning.
For real. Anyway, what just happened? Okay, we just went off a tangent there, but I don't see that. But then again, if they want to add like some like music and whatnot, like they did with Great Adventure, yeah, sure. But at the same time, I feel like that's going to detract from what the story is going to be.
You don't think
Or
they'll
like
have
thereof.
do you think they'll go the route of, I don't know if anybody has ever asked this, but if they'll go the route of asking those celebs that were on Barney to make those cameos? Whoa, that's nice.
I don't know, Hedge. What do you think?
Yes, of course. Far away. Hold on. Whatever Kaylin said, absolutely. I agree with it 100%. And we should do more of it.
I said it.
Oh, but whatever Malakai said, absolutely 100%. And we should do it 3 times as much.
Period.
Oh, man. Welcome, Hedge, to the podcast. Your first time ever, I believe.
So great to have you. The great Hedge on stage. I got to watch your Dino Thunder video. You uploaded when I was in church.
First video in 2 weeks. Wonderful, wonderful.
Dang.
Been a minute.
How have you been? I know you've been sick over the past week or so.
I got real ill. Like it was some sort of, I don't even know what it was. It was just like I fainted a couple times. Like it was bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm
gonna say it is
now.
that time of year, but
I usually get it.
Was it giving COVID,
October.
cold? Was it giving like vomiting? Was it giving fever?
The second day it felt like COVID, but it might have ended up, I think it was just like some cold, some like severe something,
Like
maybe a little bit
it
of
probably was like a
dehydration.
viral infection or something.
It could have been. But it pushed my upload schedule way back. Like I have a Barney video that I was supposed to have out a week and a half ago, and I couldn't because I was like bedridden. But I think I'm good now. I believe.
Awesome. That's wonderful.
Cool. So now that you're here, we can get into our topics for tonight. So we talked about Selena Gomez getting married over the weekend. Congratulations. Hope you're happy with that. Mole man.
God forbid she watches.
She ain't watching this. But so yeah, let's get into the collaboration. So was it last week?
The Selena, like the clothing
that
brand
was last week.
or line?
Like when it was announced.
It was like early last week, I think.
11 days ago.
I've been getting my days confused.
No, that might be.
I want to say it was
last time
week.
I uploaded on the channel, it was about 2 weeks, so it's close to 2 weeks.
Okay, so yeah, let's just say last week. So last week, out of like surprise, like Mattel does everything else with this franchise, Selena Gomez announced a collaboration with Complex, of which she was announcing her this limited time apparel with essentially her like the productions that made her the name that we know her as today, that being Barney, Wizards of Waverly Place, and Spring Breakers. I know some of you may not know what Spring Breakers is. Let's just say it's a very R-rated movie, and we'll keep it at that. So yeah, but like two main ones, of course, Barney and Wizards, mainly Barney, since we're going to discuss that here.
Love Wizards.
When it was announced, I didn't know what it was. I thought we were getting a reunion. I thought we were getting some sort of like Barney appearing in that new show she's in on Hulu or something like that. But it became more and more abundantly clear, especially when they started like revealing and dropping the articles like, oh, okay, this is, the new apparel line.
Yeah, because they started with it was the teaser where it was like it was Barney's hands putting a tape into a TV. And over the past couple of years, I've kind of grown to know that like whenever we see new footage of the Barney costume, the classic Barney costume, it's like, okay, what are we doing now? What is this? What is this new thing that we're about to get into? And they really didn't give out any information until like an hour later, a couple hours later, or something like that. And then we found out, what you were about to say.
Yeah. Let me just say, they're never gonna like do what we say because it's just them. We're just stupid fans. They could have marketed it a little bit better. I did not like the aftermath of it. We can kind of discuss later. And by aftermath, I don't mean like anything controversial. I'm just saying like when she started to like promote it herself with her like modeling like the stuff she was wearing, none of it was Barney. Which I'm kind of like,
let me find out. Homegirl kind of ashamed. Like that's the thing that got you started off, girl.
But it's like, is she though? Because like as we discussed earlier, like she's more accepted to it and talking about it more in like interviews and fun little bite-sized content that we're getting from her. You know what I mean? Like she's more or less embracing her roots of it all.
I'm wondering who spearheaded it, because it definitely isn't her. It's that Selena Gomez is not going to be like, let's do a Selena Gomez crossover brand thing with the brands that started me. It would have had to have been either Complex or something. But Barney has like a huge hold over this collab, weirdly, because they had the whole costume come in and film skits for it, and doing like Barney was there. Barney was there with the merch, taking photos with it. So it's like
right. We didn't get the
all
cast of Wizards because they're making that new show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like we didn't get that. We didn't get.
But you know what, and that's so right. And Selena does cameo. She's not a main on the new Wizard, but she does hella cameos. So it would have been like cool to have her castmates, like especially the OGs, like rocking her merch and stuff. That's crazy. They didn't do that or go that route.
Something about this is giving. It happened very, very quick, and it almost seems like Mattel figured out that it was going to happen and tried to rush in to get something going. Because while Wizards is part of it, because it's Selena's history and it's Disney, it feels like with this collab specifically, Barney's probably like the biggest force in it with how Mattel has lended footage. They've lent the costume and body performer to go over there with the merch during the photo shoot and do all this stuff. But like, I feel like I haven't heard people really talking about the collab after like the first couple of days that it got announced. It kind of like fell off a little bit.
I think because expensive. I think you guys are right. I think it was more or less someone kind of came up with the idea, brought it to like her people's attention. When she approved, she goes, "Okay, how are we gonna like promote this?" So then that's when they call Disney. That's when they call up Warner Brothers or Sony, whoever owns that movie, and then finally Mattel gets that call, and oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, we've been waiting to do something like this with you or Demi or any of the famous people for years now. Because remember that hug kindness count thing, whatever.
Yeah,
and they made like, Barney specifically
Demi.
send one to her,
Selena.
and she ignored the absolute hell.
She did. Hi, Demi. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Barney be quick to jump on either Selena or Demi. Those two names that they're tied with, and it's the park era. They're like, that's easy money for them. If they can get one acknowledgement, that's all they need.
It's like a family member asking for money. Like, don't forget who had your back all those years.
Yeah, Jackson 5.
Yeah, essentially, it's the equivalent of the Victory Tour. Michael Jackson's like, no, I don't want to go. Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of weird because like he is very much the focal point of this whole collaboration. Yet he only has 4 things, right? It was like what, 2 t-shirts,
sweatpants,
and then the hoodie and sweatpants combination.
The sweatsuit was tough though, I ain't gonna lie. I like the sweatsuit. It was just I can't justify spending $200 on no sweatsuit. I'm sorry. I would have got the sweatsuit. I kept going back to look at it, and I just can't justify $200.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's complex. I don't know if it's like the name brands like competing with each other. But here we are, the second time in what, 3 years, 2 years, where we gotten a hype brand essentially like revolving around this collaboration, and the clothes are just way too expensive.
Yeah, bruh. Like, dang, y'all will make more sales if y'all bring the prices down.
For real. But apparently, so we all know the infamous photo, like the infamous like hit promo photo of Barney and Gianna kind of waving to the camera and whatnot.
Yeah.
That has been on like t-shirts at her concerts for years, and apparently those sell out just like that.
It's park era with Selena's OG for a lot of people, so I believe it. I can literally see that. I believe it's the same way. I literally just bought a Alex Russo shirt. With, like, if anybody knows me, Wizards is my favorite Disney Channel show of all time. There's nothing that can touch it to me. Like, I will argue it forever and a day, just like I argue Barney. Like, I will argue Wizards being my favorite show. I love Selena. I literally have her wand. I have her Wizards wand propped up on my shelf. Like, I bought a Alex Russo shirt like maybe a couple weeks ago. That was in Five Below. So that's I feel I can see how those type of shirts, like, they bring a lot of nostalgia. I can see how those things like get sold out even still to this day.
Can I say?
Well, also, no.
That okay. Why is my camera lagging? Anyway, I was going to get Selena Barney merch, like I said in the video when I did the news video on it, but like I kind of quickly shied away from it after I realized that the way that the shirts look outside of the one with like young Selena on it, it just looks like the Amazon Barney shirts. It's the same artwork that we get for all the Barney shirts now that are on Amazon. And I didn't even check the prices, so I don't know. I was on my phone a minute ago, so I don't know if you guys mentioned the prices or not. But like, I'm not paying hype brand prices for an Amazon shirt.
I just said that. I literally said I want the sweatsuit so bad. Like, that's cute. Like, we've never gotten like a full blown like a Barney sweatsuit. Like, the pants are cute. I love the purple magenta like color. The hoodie's cute. But $200 for a sweatsuit? That's crazy. My mom literally was like, get the design. She's like, I'll send it to somebody else. We can get it done in a ghetto mall for $50. I was like,
oh my gosh.
like, dang.
Which you can't do,
find a
but
better design on Amazon.
Certain stores won't do it. Like, they won't do like trademarked images or like, you know, photos that you don't have the permission to, you know, print off. Like, I remember I tried to get like one of those canvas posters from like a I want to say either a Spider-Man or Batman comic. And the guy hit me back and was like, "Hey man, here's your money back. We can't do like licensed stuff." And I'm like, "You got to be kidding me."
Sick. Oh, I would have been sick.
$60 and you're telling me you can't do it?
Yeah, my mom literally was like, she was like, send me the design of the sweatsuit. I'm gonna pull some strings. I'm gonna get you that sweatsuit. I'm gonna get it made better. I'm like, no, it's okay. I was like,
as much as we talked about emotionally unavailable, one of the biggest things that worked about them was that main shirt that had the Barney design that was like 90s inspired. That's the one that everyone wanted.
That's the one.
Because that's the only time since Mattel bought Barney and relaunched, that's the one time that they actually decided to bring something from the 90s, redesign it, or just push it out the way that it is. They did not do it again. All the other shirts and merchandise for emotionally unavailable was like the same cartoony design that we've been getting for the past years now. But that was the one that they actually
remember that hoodie.
But like now the hoodie?
Yeah, the hoodie that was like pulled from one of those coloring sheets. When he's like on the moon reaching for a star.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like to your credit, like you're saying, like we wanted that because they looked like shirts that we wore back then. So of course we're gonna get those. With this, it's just kind of like, all right, you're using a classic font, you're using the same clip art from the 2000s, which that is so old by this point. Like, no, like, yeah, we know that's Barney, but you have a better chance like making your own or creating your own than like reusing the one from before. Also, I don't know, it's just like really weirdly mixed elements that they're just trying to like shove in because like, okay, millennials are going to buy this because they grew up on Barney, they grew up with Selena on Barney, and they grew up with her on, you know, Wizards and whatnot. So of course, you know, as long as we slap the name on it, who cares what it looks like? And that's been the attitude that they've had for this past, like, what, 3 years since relaunching this brand. I'm sorry, relaunching this brand. I'm kind of like, well, guys, where's the creativity? It's there, like, somewhat in the marketing, but, like, they barely promote it.
That's true. That's true. It's trash, but hey, I hope they don't sell nothing.
Trash.
It is. Bro, I'm mad. I want that sweatsuit.
I do want someone to buy it and just kind of update us on like the delivery time,
the quality. Yeah,
remember when emotionally unavailable, it took like almost 3 months.
I did get mine though a week after the release because I was dating someone who bought me The the only thing I got from it was the black shirt with the classic design and the beige shirt, the tan shirt with the classic design. I love that tan shirt so much, but I freaking got the black one a week after. I was dating somebody at the time who bought theirs from somebody who was actually at the con and got their shirt in person. So I was like, when she gave it to me, I was like, how did you get this shirt? I'm not gonna get mine till like March. What you like? What?
Right.
So I was like, yeah. But I will say that vinyl on those emotionally unavailable shirts are great. They are great.
They
Great.
are. And I can't even wear mine anymore. Like I bought a medium. This was around the time I started like going to the gym consistently. And
those
so
shirts
like
are
now
cut big too. They're cut big.
Exactly. So now I need a large, but I'm never gonna order it.
Dang.
with this shoot. No.
You still wait, the stuff is still available to order from them?
They've upped their price the last time I looked at it. Like sky high.
Nope.
Because that shirt was like what, $50, $60?
Something like that. And
now it's like 90.
Something like that, yeah. I bought with my own money, I bought the tan shirt and the keychain.
Yes, sir.
Which is also weird because the keychain came first.
Yeah.
Right? And people's shirts didn't come in until Karan said something. I mean, I'm sorry, Hedge. Okay.
I was gonna say that was me. Our stuff came in January.
Okay.
Hey, that Szechuan sauce. You know, I need that. I need that Szechuan sauce.
That hoodie is $350.
Oh nah. Nah.
And the shirts are $150. All the shirts. Bro,
I'm not paying a third of my rent for the hoodie.
They got Klarna?
Klarna, my bestie. That's my homegirl. Love her.
Why is my camera lagging? I don't get it.
It does look like you have like two videos playing simultaneously.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why my camera's lagging. Let me see here.
It says they sold 12 Barney hoodies in the last 3 days. Hell no.
I mean, people still want them. People still want them. But yeah, there's that. For those in the comments, let us know, how did you feel about the Selena collaboration? Did you get anything? If you order something, when do you think it will, arrive? On your doorstep and whatnot. Just
I agree.
Let us know in the comments.
Bolton
says,
oh wait, not a real site.
Yeah, not a real site. So if you order that, there's more than likely a chance you're either not going to get that.
He must be talking about that emotionally unavailable site.
Yeah, so there's a chance that you either not going to get it or you're going to get a piece of paper with the hoodies.
I'm dead, bro. That's how. What's that site be doing? That's how. Oh my gosh, what is that site? No, not Shein. Shein is good. It was either Temu or AliExpress, bro. I forgot. One of my friends.
Oh, AliExpress is terrible.
Bro, they ordered an iPad off there. Bro, when that thing came, it was like this big. Yo, that was the funniest thing in the world. Like, yo, this iPad was like a little tiny square with the Apple.
Dude, on
the back.
I go through that at work. I'm not gonna tell anybody where I work, but the company is notorious for having like offshoot, I don't want to say illegal, one of those like copycat like websites where like say like an item is usually like $2,000. A customer be like, yo, I ordered it and got a steal and I only had to pay like $50, and we're like, you got scammed.
Right.
Because like there's specific wording in like websites, like website domains, to make it like seem legitimate, but they're not, unless you compare it to like the actual like site, and then it's like, oh, okay, I can see where they tried to copy it from here and then added it to this, and now people are ordering, like I said, like $5,000 stuff. You only get it for like $30. Like, dude, they got you. They have your credit card number. You better cancel that.
That's true.
Oh man,
I'm dead. Wait, Big Purple 88 said, I feel like if I say anything honest about it, I might get some looks. No, say it. I want to know. But I'll just say congrats to Selena. No, I say it, Big Purple 88. I want to know. I'm curious.
I want to know what he's talking about. This silence was awkward. But yeah, moving on to the next topic, if we shall. So another episode of Dino Dance Party from Barney's World dropped on YouTube yesterday.
I didn't watch it yet, and I was gonna like watch it tomorrow with my kids. Like, so we were all gonna get the first look because bro, dude, those kids love these things. They love them. I don't know what it is, but they stand in front of the TV in the classroom and they be
Can they tell
bro.
that the voices are different?
No, I can, but they can't. They don't give a freak. They do
Which
not
I
care.
feel like that's their whole thinking too. Like, as long as Barney slapped on there, and who cares who we get the voice to people.
But you know what? I feel like that was us as kids. I mean, obviously, like I feel like we knew, but we paid too much attention to our favorite show to like be like, oh, okay, new voice, yeah.
Big Purple says, hot take, I think Selena, in terms of Barney kids, is over talked about. Yeah, duh. She's famous.
Hell yeah. 1000%. That's it. That's literally it. Because I would take Pia over Selena any day. Like let's be real. Like I love Selena. That's my girl. Love her. But hey, I'm just saying, I would take Pia over Selena any day. I like there's kids I would take over her, but they're not gonna talk about those.
Mm. Well, as we'll talk about later, they clearly favor one particular era. In terms of, like, the people running the classic stuff right now. But anyway, going back, so another episode of Dino Dance Party dropped yesterday on YouTube. Of course, in tandem, the next day they usually drop the dancing instruction things. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's on today. But anyway, Everyone is Special, it's a song they're using for this one.
Oh, snap, for real? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Are you opposed to spoilers?
No.
Okay, it's only like 3 minutes anyway. So
not with Barney. No.
Okay, I'm about to say, for a 3 or 4 minute video, like, who?
Not. Wait, what are they saying? Pia, Hope, Marissa, all before Selena. Hell yeah, that's real. That's real,
But again,
Andrew. That's real.
We're gonna talk about how Mattel favors a particular era later. So like, hold your horses. Hold your horses for now. Again, going back because we're talking about this new thing. So yeah,
Yes,
Everyone is Special is the song. It is. So the storyline for this one is Baby Bop getting highly frustrated at Billy for doing scooter tricks.
So this what we were talking about earlier. Okay, all right, I'm hip now. I'm gonna have to watch it when we get off. Okay.
So Billy's doing like scooter tricks while Barney, Vivi, and Baby Bop are like doing graceful like skating tricks, like turns and stuff like that. And for like the first time, we see like Baby Bop getting exceedingly angry at BJ, almost more than oh brother, she's my sister.
Oh dang, she was crashing.
Like, remember in that episode they were yeah.
they were
remember they were like screaming in that episode.
They was just
talking. Like, boy, you did not want to call him that.
Yo, they was crashing out.
Yo, so I want to preface this by like saying, because I saw a study recently that shared that sisters are a little bit more mean than brothers if they are like close in age and whatnot.
I agree. I think brothers are agitators. Like I think they're dickheads. So I feel like
They're
they're just like
agitated, but like they're not aggressively like,
mean.
you know.
I agree.
So yeah, Baby Bob gets very angry at Billy. Even throughout the song, there's like shots of her on the song, like she's like making angry ass faces at. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that.
It's actually kind of funny.
I'm so mad I'm so mad we'll get copyrighted for showing it. I want to see it. I'm about to go look at it.
Oh my god. Anyway, so when Karan was talking about this at like 5:00 in the morning last night, my god, y'all wouldn't shut up. He does not like this whole like
the original. Somebody said it felt like an episode of the original. Interesting.
Honestly, if it was like a heel turn, because usually BJ was the one getting agitated at her, but it made sense because he's 7, she's 3.
So
whereas in this new show, like they look relatively the same age.
So what does okay? So them fussing. What does that have to do with them using the song that they used? If there's a
that's the thing. There's no. It makes no
so they're
sense
just like
whatsoever.
so they're like let's just.
It was literally like, all right, what's next on our playlist? All right, let's play. Yeah, that one.
I'm looking at it now.
Because like the past couple of ones we've had, I Love You Too. I mean, I'm sorry, I Love Me Too. What was it? I can't believe I'm forgetting because it's a little unforgettable.
It was I Love Me Too. Trying New Things.
Trying New Things.
The Sharing song.
That's right. Yeah. With this one, I guess they're saying more or less that while Billy's doing his own thing, it's cool because he's doing it in his own way.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he's dancing and doing all this like stuff with wheels and whatnot, just like we are, just like because it's what he does. He does it in his own way, like we're doing it on ours. So I guess that does kind of make sense in that regard. But like Anthony said, you could see it like kind of feeling so much, somewhat like the original. But again, like it's flipped here, when as instead of Billy being mad at Baby Bob's very pissed at Billy. So Karan kind of discussed in our group message that he doesn't like this whole like new like brother sister dynamic.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. I'm looking at the video and freaking why is she singing? He rides best on the scooter. She's like
that's the whole
like
song. I'm not gonna lie, I was
it's
cackling. I was like, oh my god,
yo,
that is your brother. Like you're supposed to be his keeper.
Yo, I'm screaming like she's doing her thing. He right past. She was like mug hard as I don't know what, bruh. That's funny.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. You can go on. You said Karan was saying he didn't like the brother sister dynamic present.
Yeah, essentially this new one, which if they are being smart when they're developing these and kind of like doing their research, like I said, like this whole notion of like sisters are a little bit meaner than brothers these days. Then yeah, I think it is possible or at least creative to put that in the show. Showing that, brothers and sisters always don't get along when they're they're doing things like similar or like in between and whatnot. I wish he was here because we would just. I was expecting this to be
Y'all can
more of
get
a heated
into it.
debate. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can get into it. I wish I saw the video as a whole. I didn't hear the beginning. I just saw her. I just saw him ride past her ass, and she was looking all crazy.
I'm like
Example, man.
just
Birds of a
angry.
feather. Purple 88 said, "Birds of a feather, birds of a different feather." One of my favorite episodes from the show, not just because of Vivi still being the best character. I was just about to
Okay, we
ask
didn't. Hold
that.
on, hold on, wait. We didn't ask that. We're talking about this conflict in this short from this video. This man texted me last night and was like, "See, now this is why Vivi's the best character." I didn't ask you that.
Big Purple 88.
Yeah, I was like, plus you're
Chill.
black. David should be your favorite character on the show.
Well, David's not my favorite character. Mel's my favorite character.
Oh, you
She's
like the
like
little
a
asshole?
she's a boho. I like her. She's a little boho, yo. She stay busy, bro. She be crashing out, dummy. Like
For no reason.
you see how scared Vivi was when she broke her plane, dummy. Like she was like, oh my god, like she like let Mel go fuck me up. She was so scared when she broke that girl plane, yo.
Yo, because what if she told it earlier than?
Because Mel do be crashing out. Oh, I'm so mad. Like, bro, calm down, calm
Mel,
down,
I'm sorry,
homegirl.
but I'm the one that broke your plane. What? Are you fucking
Bro.
kidding me, man? It's screaming and hollering. Barney just sitting there like,
I'm here if you need me, or even if you don't.
Oh my god.
I was still on the topic of
Somebody
episode
said the funniest conflict was easily when they swapped
the
places
season
for a
5
day in season
episode.
5.
Yeah.
Like Barney in the nicest way was tired of their crap. But I wish it always stayed with those subtle conflicts. And I agree. And you know, like dynamics such as that, like they change over time. I can't speak on it really because my brother is way younger than me. And it would be shitty of me to like treat him any different way because I'm 26 and he's 7. Like what
Gosh,
grown man is gonna like
that's such an interesting dynamic. Wow.
yeah. Like what grown man is bullying his very little brother?
Bro, like that's very little. Wow. Mel is the Ben of the show.
Yeah.
Well, was Ben really mean? Ben was just like Ben
He was
was
a nuisance.
yeah, like I want to do everything by myself because he was a little he was one of those.
And at that point, Barney and the others should have been like, all right, bye. But come back here.
Like he couldn't make his mind up with stuff. Like Tracy would be like, "Come on, Ben, let's do this." He's like, "Well, no, not real. Nah, I'll stay here." Nah, I'm like, "Bro, come on, homeboy." But nah, that's real. They've been in the OG series, Baby Bop and BJ. They had their share each season of different stuff. I think the closest we see them is season 2. Like BJ was like like a protector in season 2 to her. Like he's like, that's my little sister. Like he was on it. Like, and I don't know if that premise was because he was like essentially bigger than her, like really bigger, like physically taller than her. But it was like he took care of her in season
That was
2.
definitely an added element.
Yeah, yeah, and in season 3 comes like what episode was I just thinking about? Who's who on the choo choo when they were fighting about who's gonna be the conductor, who's gonna be the engineer, or who's gonna be the person in the front, who's
Well,
gonna be the person in
title,
the
by the
back.
way.
Who's who on the choo choo?
Who's on the choo choo?
Who's on the bro? I don't know. All aboard for Sharon, whatever. The home video title, bro. Freaking, they were fighting about that. They and like they just they had something new going on with them every other season.
Yeah, but nothing will ever beat "Oh Brother, She's My Sister."
Nah,
Because again, they were getting
definitely
pissed at
not.
each other, like screaming
Definitely
at
not.
each other.
Like literally, you see Barney grabbed his face and shut his eyes, was just shaking like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." Noisy, cranky.
Oh
Shut
god.
up. That is so funny, y'all brought up that episode. I showed my kids that. I talked about emotions with my kids last week, and we watched that exact episode. And I was like, asking them, like, what's going on, guys? Like, I'm talking to them, and she says the floopity boop thing, and all the kids are like, oh.
She said a bad word.
That's all of them. They all turned around, looked at me. I'm like, what y'all looking at me for? Mr. Malakai, she just called him a she. They all stuttering to get it out because they don't even know what she said, bro.
You don't even know what she said. That's funny. But yeah, going back, I think we've always seen the progression, like you said, of like BJ and Baby Bop's like dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Because at a certain degree, like depending on when you two were born, your brother or sister is practically your best friend. Because no one, well, you're supposed to be, but like no one knows you better than essentially the person that shares the same blood as you, especially if you're close in age.
Yeah.
And again, I can't really speak on that because, again, having a very young brother, we just don't have that dynamic. I love him to death, but it's just like I can't really justify myself getting angry with him for like little stuff when I know like he's still like developing as a person because he's a child. Like I'm not gonna get angry at that.
So
Whereas
what was it? I'm sorry. What was it like? Literally, like you being 21 and your mom coming to you like, I'm having a kid. Like, what was that like for you?
Well, so I don't know because it's my stepmom's like one and only.
Oh, okay.
Like she was like, I have essentially 2 kids. Like there's no need for more, that sort of thing. And I mean, like I was open to it because I always wanted siblings, and also I'm not gonna like me again, a grown man. I'm not gonna get in the way of like you guys developing the life for yourself.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's always fun. Like, I love him to death, and I always want the best for him because of the generation he's growing up in now, and the world the climate that we're kind of in. It's difficult to navigate, stuff like
Absolutely.
that, and have to have someone to talk to, and
You can define the
to
things
be
that
that person.
society is gonna define for him. So that's really good. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Hedge, you're not lagging anymore. Like this like clear cut IMAX.
Yeah.
4K.
4K.
You get the IMAX 4K showing. Wendy's
Yeah.
did not salt my fries. I came back
Ew,
to
you were
say,
there?
first of all, yeah. I was gonna come back earlier, and I put my headset on, and then I heard you guys talking about Barney's World episodes, and I took it off again.
You took it off?
Yo, he's such a
I know
yo.
if I'm here, it's just gonna be me sitting here. I might as well not
Silent.
be here.
Hedge, I think to watch what we're talking about though. They finally brought like a brother and sister dynamic back to the show between BJ and Baby Bop. So essentially what we're talking about in this new Dino dance thing, they're all like skating around the park, but BJ's doing like scooter tricks, and Billy is doing scooter tricks, and Baby Bop's like, stop that. So they use everyone as special to kind of like convey the message of, although like we can all do the same things, we're also like, doing our own thing as well in terms of like, what am I trying to say? Like doing similar things, but in our own way.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yo,
But yeah, Baby
that's
Bop just pissed at him. Like throughout the song and everything.
Side note, I had my son today, and he went with his mom. He went with his mom before the stream, and we were watching. because the song from Barney's World, "I Can Feel Joy" is his thing. So he was watching that music video like on loop, and he didn't know that Billy's name was Billy in Barney's World. He kept, so when I would say Billy, he's like, stop saying that, like that's not his name. I would not get why he kept saying, he's like, his name is BJ. Like he would get so frustrated with me. Mind you, he is 5. He would get so frustrated. He's like, stop saying that, that's not his name. Billy's not his name. His name is BJ. And I'm like, no. And here his name is Billy. So then we're watching it, and on one of the little episodes they said Billy. He was like, wait, his name is Billy? I said only on this one. So that means on the other one, his name is BJ then? And I say yes, on the real one, the one where they're real, like not cartoons. His name is BJ. He's like, "Oh, why they do that?" This whole gag.
You proceed to give him a
Oh.
whole history lesson. Well, Cheryl Leach, the creator of Barney, her
Bro, after that,
father.
I just acted like I didn't hear him after that. I ain't gonna lie.
See, his name is, it's because his name is Barney Jr. Put that on the wiki.
Yo, please. I always thought that though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that when I was a kid. Barney Jr.
Oh man. But yeah, again, I thought this would be more of a heated debate because I thought Karan would be here by now. But I guess we'll save that for another day. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, moving on.
The Barney Instagram
gifted me this. Jet the Hawk, everyone.
You're supposed to be the fastest thing alive? What a joke.
You're not even faster. Let's go to Wendy's.
I need to get that new game that just came out with them in there.
Crossworlds.
Crossworlds?
Yes.
Oh.
Need it. I need that game.
Gosh.
When I
need another.
It's good. You've been playing it?
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm jealous. I can't. I'm getting it on Friday. I'm literally getting it on Friday.
I need another mainline stream game. Also, why did they never do like a movie tie-in game? I know they do skins for like Forces for mobile, and stuff like that, but wouldn't that make sense?
I feel like it might just be with the changing market, because I feel like we haven't really gotten just any movie having like a main game and since like the 2010s really. Especially Sonic, it probably would have taken them a lot more resources and stuff that probably wouldn't have paid off all that well.
You know what the problem is? The game people, the developers, they get the script prior to shooting, and
nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm over here talking. All I hear is bitch. Like what?
You heard that? I'm looking at the agenda for tonight. So I'm trying to go to the Barney IG, and it's all these other freaking reels in my way, bro.
In your way.
Like, bro, it was this video of this girl's like, my cat's meow is so beautiful, and the cat opens the mouth and it's like, bitch. Like what? It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Go on.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm so sorry. I'm on the Instagram now. Freak.
Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, going back. So on our I feel like we have to talk about this like almost every other podcast, because they do stuff and we're like, oh, here we go. So the Barney official Instagram, they're starting to say a little bit more consistent, because I believe they've hired someone else to take over that reign, and they've done a great job, I must say. So in this latest video they posted, they redid this whole like little analog thing. So they use like an analog TV to play like a Barney VHS and whatnot. The last time they did that, they got roasted in the comments talking about some nostalgia or like 90s or whatever, and it's an episode from season 10. This time they redid the whole thing. using a season 7 episode, and then putting with the caption. Can you read it off for me? I don't have it pulled up.
Yep, I got you. You said which one was it with the TV, the most recent one?
Mm-hmm.
It says, the good old days. It's always the early 2000s if you want it to be.
First of all, no, it's not. Shoot, I watched an early 2000s movie last night. Go watch. Go watch. Get Over It.
I'm laughing at Purple 88 comment from a while ago. I will give them their ones and two. Bro, first of all, I kind of like, it was corny, but I like the post. Did we catch you singing along? The little kind of guess that song kind of post. That was cute.
Yo,
They've been. You said what?
Yo, Bad Bunny's performing at the Super Bowl.
That's who it is.
Hmm.
You
decide. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know.
I will give this page though. They've been uploading their pics high quality. I will give them that. The most recent pictures have been very high quality promotional shots.
They have.
And if not promotional, they're straight out the show. It's like they up the quality of them.
Here's the thing. I think in terms of marketing itself and like trying to get people aware of like the brand, they whoever's like doing this new stuff is doing a great job. However, and this will go to our topic for tonight, they are clearly favoring the 2000s material, and they just proved it by saying what they said in the captions, like essentially saying like, oh, nothing beats the 2000s and whatnot, and then just completely ignoring the 90s stuff. Now granted, if it's because like you only have the rights to that later year stuff, that is completely like valid and whatnot. Just at least say or do something that acknowledges that point in time. They posted something like a clip from Beach Party, but they drowned it out with like some of that meme music.
So what is it? Because you guys can explain it better than me, and we don't have to make this long and dragged out. Isn't it the correct me if I'm wrong, the 1 through 6 they have royalties that they don't want to pay out, or is that only 1 through 3?
So that's always been confusing to me. What I've learned, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, was like, yes, they did have royalties to pay out until like I want to say season 3, when it was kind of they did like the opposite, whereas like they just paid the actors up front their money.
It might have been
worried
4.
About 4. Okay, so maybe
I think it was 4.
So instead of like paying them for their time on set and then receiving like the residuals like later on from PBS and whatnot, they were just like, hey, here's the money we owe you up front.
Yeah.
Per episode. Now, since he's the most they could do, in my opinion, because there's a loophole here. Lyric was a subsidiary when they were bought out by Hit, and then Hit finally just like disbanded the name, just folded, all of their properties under the company, that being Barney and Wishbone, right?
Right.
We've seen them post other home videos from before this era. They posted the scrapbook video. They've posted Let's Play School. Yeah.
So I know it has to only be Backyard Gang in 1, 2, 3, because if you look, like we got copyrighted for Adventure Bus because of that album that's out. And then if you look, you can purchase on iTunes, you can purchase some of the earlier home videos. So like Let's Play School, More Barney Songs, Super Singing Circus, you can purchase those videos to own digitally. So I really think it's only like the Backyard Gang 1, 2, 3.
Then we also figure out that they posted like Adventure Bus and like those other videos of like a very long time ago, but it was so low quality they just kind of like hit it.
Yes,
we're talking about the YouTube, right?
Yeah.
They did Live in New York City. All of those, they were the quality sucks. It sucks.
Live in New York City, they released 2 years
there.
ago, so it was real. I remember when that happened because they changed what they do with the thumbnails is they make them look very boring.
He was standing next to the Statue of Liberty.
They make the thumbnails all look the same and like this clip art type of thing. If you didn't read the title, you would not have even known that it was Live in New York. I clicked on it and I was like, this is the 94 tape. Why are they uploading the 94 tape? And it was bad quality, but like
so bad.
It literally looked like they were trying to pretend like it wasn't the 94 tape. So it's really, and I think they changed the thumbnail again, like somewhat recently for some reason.
They did.
Magical Musical Adventure, they did the same thing a year before that, I think. So it's really weird what they decide to roll out and what they feel they can't roll out. Speaking of the Instagram post that went up, someone on Facebook pointed out how they're editing the clips like that to where none of the kids are involved. No kid is shown on those clips at all. Which you go back to when they posted that one Backyard Gang spoof when the Instagram first went up, and it was a day at the beach, and they edited the cover to where there was no kids. So it's like, what is the deal with that specifically? Like, that's kind of weird, especially when you have a whole YouTube channel that just airs all the episodes fully with all the kids in them. You know, it's like, what can we and what can't we? You know what I mean?
I feel like because like they edited out Sandy Duncan too. Well, okay, no. It was the second release of that video without Sandy Duncan's like face on the cover. But yeah, like you said, like they edited out all the kids. So I don't know if it's like they don't want them being alerted or like, hey, you're using our name, image, and likeness for your little content. We want royalties. According to this contract we signed back in like 89. Or like they just want the primary focus to be just on the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Right. And that cover specifically, they had to do a lot of work to Photoshop that just for that one joke. So that they had to have explicitly been told like not to show any of the kids in that cover at all.
Which again, it's fascinating when I think I know what it is. They want more of a streamlined focus of the three dinos, like in terms of the classic stuff, and the only children they want you to like view in terms of like brand recognition or whatnot are are Mel, David, and Vivi, because they have toys of them. You know what I mean? Like they want more brand recognition for those kids than the old ones.
Can we highlight there's a comment in the chat, 47 Cartoon Guy, that I think is really interesting that I don't know anything about, but I was looking at it. It says Vicky Sterling, one of the editors.
No, okay. Vicky Sterling, one of the editors, mentioned season 1 through 3 are in royalty limbo. Mattel was planning to do a 1 through 13 season box set. Didn't know that, but couldn't because of the royalty mess. Which by now that should have been resolved.
So bad. Like how long they been, bro? I'm about to get mad.
You're a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and you can't figure out how to get like some financial streams to specific people. Like, figure it out.
That's crazy because I remember some year, like I don't know how long ago. It couldn't have been crazy long ago, but I literally remember when videos like Adventure Bus were on Netflix. Like I'll never forget Adventure Bus was on Netflix. I remember Great Adventure was on Netflix. Let's Play School was on Netflix. I remember It's Time for Accounting was on Netflix. I remember when all those videos were on Netflix. I don't understand what You're right. I'm a loss for words. They
Well,
multi-billion
okay,
dollar.
put it like this, like Great Adventure, that can go anywhere because
It can,
they
yeah,
essentially they don't own that. That's a Universal movie.
yeah,
Whereas everything else prior to 2001, they just refused to, unless it was like those videos were really re-released under, Hit Entertainment. So
yeah.
that's
The
why
ones
we're
that
getting
got
like
those, yeah, yeah,
that's why we're getting Let's Play School and all this other stuff. But to my
right.
knowledge, the New York show was never re-released. So it's
Yes,
kind of
it
like
was.
what's it was like later within that era?
Oh no! I'm sorry, not by Hit, but that's funny that we didn't get we like. That's funny that like even like Imagination Island too. Like, but weren't we just talking about that? Like, Imagination Island doesn't get like any royalties, or what were we talking about, like copyrights?
Yeah. So, what I was telling the guys, I've been doing Barney stuff on YouTube for the past 4 years now, just about. And so I feel like I have a good grasp on things that get copyright claims, things that don't,
Yeah.
what's in the copyright system in regards to Barney. I've
Hmm.
never, ever, ever once gotten a copyright claim or anything for Imagination Island. And I've speculated that might be because it
It got a
didn't air on
2010
PBS.
release. It got a
Well,
and
no,
it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Well,
My
I
bad.
think Nine Story has access to things that aired on PBS.
Okay.
Because I don't get claims on Imagination Island or Barney's Great Adventure, like at all. And I've used a lot of footage of both of them. So it's a very weird thing. Imagination Island has something weird going on with it. I don't know if it has something to do with NBC or whatever. But that is an interesting thing, I think.
It's fascinating too because I feel like no matter where anything is like distributed or like broadcasted towards, they're gonna put a copyright claim anyway. Like Great Adventure, for example. I know they used to air on Sprout, like a Sprout did like a whole like little like movie night or whatever.
I remember that.
They played that. Stars used to play it a lot.
Yes, they did, and HBO. HBO
I don't
Family
remember
would play it
HBO,
too. I
but
do. I definitely
Stars did,
remember.
and I remember
Yes.
recording it every time it came on, and my mom was
Yep.
so
Watch it.
mad because I like just filled up the DVR.
Yep. Yep.
Ray, you're right. The Backyard Gang also has no copyright anything in the system except for Barney in
Absolutely
Concert.
not.
That's the only one. If you use Barney in Concert, it reads it as Barney Live 1991. But that aired on PBS. So that's
did.
the only one. Mm-hmm.
So it did, and the same would happen with Live in New York City because that aired on PBS too.
So Great Adventure did air on PBS. Okay.
Great Adventure. It remote. You just said it aired on Sprout. Wait, it did air on PBS
It
at
did
one
also
point.
air on
Oh,
it
okay.
aired on a Sprout.
I remember
They
airing on
used to
Sprout.
air because I think they aired the Thomas movie on PBS too.
That's
like essentially their core shows that so happen to have like movies are centered around them.
Yeah,
they would put them out. But going back, again, I don't know if it's a favoritism thing or just a rights issue or a royalty issue or whatnot, but they've clearly like just came out and just like, yes, we're using these because we just prefer this over the 90s stuff. But then when they like do apparel collabs, stuff like that, they want us to remember the better stuff. Not to say that, the hit stuff was bad or anything prior to like 2007, but just like at least try to find a loophole or try to find some sort of like leeway in terms of like acknowledging it. Like you don't have to post a video, you don't have to post you don't have to make like content about it. Just like I don't know,
do little
post a
cute
cover of a video.
references, yeah, like references or something, or like even if y'all freaking like, I don't know, smack freaking funny games on the thing. Y'all remember this video? What was your favorite part of it? Like
Yeah, once upon a
something like,
time. Like, oh
yeah,
boy,
like
does everybody remember this?
Yeah, something.
I'm
Dang.
I'm wondering if they're just afraid because there's like you said, you can just post a photo. Like there's very many Barney covers that don't have any kids on them that you can just go and be like, hey, you remember this? But I'm wondering if they don't because they're worried people are going to ask where they can watch it. Because Mattel doesn't have any official way of watching this stuff because they won't put it on the YouTube. They won't put it on any streaming service. The only way you can watch them is by looking it up and finding it on a fans channel. So it's very easy for someone to come into the post and be like, hey, where can I watch this? Do you have it up anywhere? Why don't you have it up somewhere? Because normal brands will have their stuff up on like like Teletubbies has the entire show just on YouTube
sitting
from 97. So
and
Barney's like the only one that doesn't do that.
They have a box set too. That's Teletubbies has a box set. That's crazy.
And yes, they do.
That's crazy.
Yes, they do. And it's expensive. And I want it.
Really? Let me look. That's crazy.
It's not worth it because a lot of the episodes is the same. But, I want
what
it.
You mean?
Teletubbies. I used to make Teletubbies videos. I made like 2 or 3 of them last year. Because I was going through the whole show until I realized that there's like 200 something episodes in like a few seasons. And I was like, I'm not gonna, because they reuse skits. They film a skit and then they film a bunch of skits in a day. And then like over episodes, they just mix and match them and reuse them a bunch. Like imagine if Barney had a bunch of like the white void scenes and then they like just put them and like mix them and switch them around and like, and you just see them a bunch of times every few episodes. That's what Teletubbies is. And like, I love it, but I don't, $200 a box set.
$200. It is $200.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you just took the words out my mouth. It literally is $200.
It's like I don't love it that much.
14 seasons, 365 episodes, 70 discs, and 150 plus hours.
14 seasons, 70 discs is all you need to know.
You don't even need the 14th season.
You need one. Not even that.
Yeah.
No, sirree. I was like, I'll wait for Amazon to put a sale on or something because I'm not paying that much. I'm not paying a third of rent for Teletubbies. You get the same skits over and over again.
I'm so sick. I wasn't allowed to watch them growing up.
Why not?
Why? Because that creepy son?
No, I think
or that weird looking vacuum.
What was the episode when they were blowing the thing and tickling each other's butts?
Yo.
My parents
That's like, the worst way you could have explained that bit.
My parents saw that episode and was like, absolutely
no.
I think the funniest thing I've ever learned about Teletubbies was when they like relaunched it for this new show.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Hold on. They had to they had to go to like an actual sound stage instead of like the hills or whatever, because people kept going there like visiting, like, oh, this is the old Teletubby set, and the woman that owned it got so mad that she flooded the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't have it here with me. I have the lady that played Lala. Forgive me if I mispronounce her name, Nikki Smedley. She wrote a book, and it's all about her time on production. I have that book. It's a really good book. She talks about that. Yeah, like people kept like going and taking pictures of the set because it was just like it was a farm that they filmed on, and it was just giant. So like the Teletubbies house is a real. Well, it's not real. They made it, but like it was in this like this big farm area, so you could just go and look at it. And people kept like taking pictures and stuff while they would be filming, and like they had the heads off and everything. So like the people that owned that land got so mad they flooded the whole thing out. So the house is still there. The Teletubbies house is there, but you can't see it because it's just water. It's just this giant pond.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
I thought she did that like after it ended.
From in the book, I think she mentions it twice. I don't know how long after it ended that they did it. It was after. Was it? Yeah, it had to have been after because I don't remember how long it was, but they did flood it after because they were like, we're not gonna, because people just kept just coming in and just taking pictures. It's like this isn't just like
somebody's
public property. It's like somebody lives here. You can't do that.
That's crazy. I watched the relaunch though, like as an adult when it was like on Netflix, and I loved how clean it was. It was so clean. I'm like, yo, you could tell this was this was filmed like yesterday. Like it was so clear and crisp, and the new kids, they rotated the kids out for the sun. I liked it. It was cute. It's really cute.
They got some good suits. The suits are really
They
good. The
did.
new
They were
ones.
very clean. I was showing the kids at work. They loved it. Very clean.
While we're still on the subject of the hit Barney stuff, Scholastic launched their first streaming app featuring the likes of Clifford, Goosebumps, The Magic School Bus, and I want to say like season probably 7 through like
14,
12 of Barney.
Woohoo!
Yay, yippee skippy.
Haven't seen that before. So excited.
It reads, designed for kids ages 2 to 12 and their families. The app features over 400 hours of premium content from Scholastic's iconic library, including Clifford the Big Red Dog, classic, seasons 1 through 2, The Magic School Bus, classic, seasons 1 through 4, Goosebumps, original series, seasons 1 through 3, Clifford's Really Big Movie, The Babysitter's Club, Animorphs, Garfield, and evergreen titles from 9 Story, such as Barney and Friends.
I guess it's nice to keep kids off of YouTube and whatnot.
If it works. I like how they say classic. Like, no, not that new, you know, the new stuff. For those who are watching us here, if you see that QR code on the above Hedge there, yeah, be sure to like scan it or take a screenshot of it, and it'll lead directly to their site there.
They bought ad space in my section of the thing. Are you kidding? Oh, thank goodness.
Download it now.
I'm not a sellout.
Yo.
I guess I am.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what that was when it popped up out of nowhere.
Hey, Malakai.
Yo.
Come check it out. What you gotta lose? Go and make it look with the life you choose. Oh.
Somebody in the comments definitely said multiple times, "I love Big Time Rush," and I peeped it, but I did, y'all. I love Big Time Rush, bro. I saw them like 3 years in a row.
Ooh.
I love them down.
So Big Time Rush, a Caucasian band from what, Canada? Wherever they're from.
Minnesota?
Sure, same thing.
You mean Japan?
But you're from Baltimore, the birthplace of Drew Hill, and you didn't even know who they were. Like, what?
How old am I?
Like 48. I almost saw them.
But bro, Big Time Rush is, bro, I grew up watching Big Time Rush. Like, that's different.
I saw Janet Jackson, and then Big Time Rush came like the day after, and I almost saw them to like the same venue too. I was like,
It was weird because it was the first concert I ever went to with Big Time Rush. So I went big. I bought like front row tickets. Like my tickets were like freaking almost $500.
Oh my gosh.
It was like my first concert. Like I was like, yeah, bro. I come in. I had a bag with me. It was the parking had 15 floors. I was on the 15th floor. I walk all the way to the front door. Security's like, you can't come in here with that bag. Take the bag out. I'm like, yo, I show him. I said, dude, my wallet and my inhaler are in here. Like I opened the bag wide open. Like it was a small bag. He said, you can't bring that in here. You got to walk it back to your car.
That would have been my 15th reason.
Yo, so I walk back to the car. I'm still nothing breaking my excitement. I'm ready. I'm walking to the car. I see the haggler guy selling his shirt, $10. I'm like, yeah, give me a shirt. I buy my shirt. Now I'm really in a good mood. I'm like, okay, it's all good. I come back down. All I have is my water bottle. Walking down, he's like, you can't have that. I said, it's water. I said, you want to smell? I literally opened up. I told him to smell it. He smells it. He's like, he was like, oh, well, pour it out or take it back before you come in here. He said, we have a water fountain in there. Well, okay, cool, whatever. Like the freaking point. Like I opened it up. He told me let him smell it just for you to tell me pour it out. Like what, bro? I was so hot. But
Have y'all seen that?
Have y'all seen that somebody at the concert?
Have y'all seen that RDC World 1 sketch of like they're petting down like people like getting in the concert? And he's like, oh no outside food or drinks, and then a dude comes in with like an AK-47. And you're like, oh yeah, you good, come on in. You're like, whoa.
I know that, bro. What Big Time Rush is also one of my favorite shows. It's not one of my favorite shows. It's definitely one of my favorite brands. So I ain't even gonna lie. I love that, bro. Love their music.
Hedge, what's the
Oh my gosh.
We talking about those NSYNC rejects?
Yes.
Bro, don't do
that's
that,
why I was gonna call them.
Bro,
the best excitement that their concert could bring is you trying to bring in liquor in a water bottle.
They be serving liquor there at them concerts. You know, it's just full of
for the parents that don't want to be there.
No.
It's
just trying to get through the night.
Literally, all those concerts were adults. Like there were no kids at that concert.
Sure.
Which makes sense because Big Time Rush was big like 10, no, longer than that. When was Big Time Rush? That was like
Big Time Rush came out 2000.
It's been like at least 15 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Longer than that.
Them coming back out with
So
them coming back out with new music and stuff like they just dropped not that long ago.
The reason Barney ended.
Quran. They just announced the headliner for Super Bowl.
What up?
They just announced the headliner for the Super Bowl.
Adele.
It's Bad Bunny.
And Big Time Rush.
Turn it off.
I would love it, Big Time, bro. What? Give me them Super Bowl.
Dude, I would be down for like a nostalgic like children's stars like performance of people. Big Time Rush, the Wiggles.
Wiggles and Big Time Rush together.
No one is going to watch that crap,
bro.
I mean, someone will watch it, but no one.
The Wiggles Super Bowl halftime show.
They go get ready to wiggle.
Everybody clap.
Hot potato.
Yeah, they're gonna do a whole medley.
With Wags the dog.
Cut the like crowd reaction. Everybody going like.
They gonna be like, "There's Dorothy back there."
Dude, I guarantee that would be one for the books because adults go out to those adult like wiggle shows and stuff. Like people, man.
Yeah, you got like the Disney.
It's like, what is Bad Bunny going to perform that makes anybody other than, it's a very marginalized group of people that are going to be able to, one, sing his songs and appreciate that performance. What a major step back from the lineup of people they've had
to
who they have now.
Shorty,
I can't name one Bad Bunny song.
Exactly.
That's not a race thing. I'm just like,
you just can't.
I'm not a fan of his music.
He's much bigger he's much bigger, even though he crossed into the U.S. mainstream lane. He's much bigger in his home country and those areas than he is in the U.S. Even though his entrance point was the U.S. music scene, which is fine. But yeah, most songs that I know that he's that like songs that I could possibly name, he's a featured artist. I can't name his music, so it's like, what are you gonna do?
How do we go from The Weeknd, Rihanna, Usher? Oh, I'm sorry, The Weeknd, Dr. Dre.
I'm about to say
Rihanna, Usher, Kendrick Lamar. That's 5 in a row.
It's Kendrick's fault. He went way too black. They had to reset.
Yeah. They're going way too foreign.
Yeah. The last time they went foreign like that, they were complaining because Shakira and Jennifer Lopez wasn't wearing clothes.
Shaking her ass.
Yeah.
Do you think, because Trump was at the last Super Bowl, do you think they're like doing like more foreign stuff until he leaves office?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when they were rumoring that it was Adele, it was annoying because it's like she can't sing anything that's Super Bowl worthy. Like all of her stuff is love song or heartbreak ballads, which is fine.
Ballads.
She's one of the best vocalists we
slow.
have, but it's not for a Super Bowl stage. I don't know what Bad Bunny can perform that. I don't know. Whatever.
They also said Jay-Z because they're thinking he might have an album out soon.
I hope not.
And I
just be a millionaire.
Why do they keep maneuvering around T-Pain, Chris Brown?
Seriously. Those are the only two artists I can say right now that should have had a Super Bowl or should have been chosen. I can't see anyone else that has Super Bowl worthy music, with the exception of Taylor Swift, because I don't think she's done it yet. I think she.
You know how many people will turn that off?
I mean, I would turn it off. I think she could do it. I think she could do it if she didn't. If Taylor Swift did it and she did it the right way, which would be to culminate all of her career, the country entrance into the pop, into like all the other stuff, it would be a great performance. But if it's focused only on, just where she currently is, it probably wouldn't be that great either.
The amount of people who are
the raindrops with lemon drops and gumdrops. Oh, what a rain that would be!
What the hell?
Nice.
It took me years.
Tell him get Mr. K to perform for the Super Bowl.
I would do it, and I would bring out Chris Brown.
Yo.
Dude, I want him on. I'll put him on my show,
bro. They would turn that off immediately.
If I ever had a chance to talk to him again, I'd put him on the show. Him, I talked to LeVar Burton once. Huh?
You talked to him? Wait.
Yeah, I've met him. I've met him once, and I've talked to him like a couple times. When I lived in LA,
they're gonna be like, who is dude from Omaha, bro?
When I lived in LA the first time, one of my family friends that I was staying with, her sister was a hairdresser who was like dyeing his hair and Lunel's hair and stuff, and all of them were doing the blonde stuff. So I met him then, but then I've talked to him a couple times since then. But I don't know, I would do it because like Sesame Street, granted he did what he did, but Sesame Street had one of the best songs they had ever written with him and Elmo, and they used it once, and then you never see it again. You guys heard that song? The See the Sign song? Dude, seriously?
Wait, who are you talking about? Who in Sesame Street?
Chris Brown.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. Mm-hmm.
Elmo saw what you did to Rihanna. Elmo doesn't appreciate
it. Yo, wait, bro.
On a live taping.
Nah, bro, look, bro, you got to hear this. This is a dope song, bro.
I was
Sesame Street is good for writing their music, but
they
like this one right here.
Here comes a copyright claim.
Yeah.
This is a JPEG slideshow.
Right.
Also, he's wearing branded clothing.
What do you say?
He's wearing branded clothing.
No, not you. I'm talking about them. What they say.
No, it just looks like a JPEG slideshow.
No, not you. I'm talking about the music.
Oh.
What they say? Look at Elmo killing it.
To be honest,
I don't know how they did that, bro, but that's hard.
Working that puppet.
Dude, that was hurting. That's when it was what was his name? Was it Kevin? The original dude?
Yeah.
Man, that boy Elmo was getting down.
Yo, you gotta.
No, he was working that puppet like.
Yo, you gotta show the Rocco Crash Out compilation now.
Oh yeah,
bro, them things be taking me clean
Rocco compilation on a Barney podcast.
Dummy, it was.
Well, I mean, he was created to like rival.
Bro, that dude said. Zoe goes. What did she say, bro?
Why is it so terrible? Jeez.
She told Rocco go play with a rock.
Rocco for a minute while I go get his hat. Well, Zoe, Rocco doesn't need Elmo to watch him. Rocco's just a rock. Well, rocks need watching too, Elmo. I'll be back in a minute. But Zoe... Oh, boy. Well, come on, baby, Daddy. Let's play. Hey, Rocco, I got your hat. Rocco? Elmo, where's Rocco?
They wouldn't dare do this stuff anymore on the new version of Sesame Street.
They still be doing
Pet
it.
rock.
Do they?
Well, don't worry, Zoe.
Yeah.
Elmo will fix it. Here. See? Here's
That's
another
not-
pet rock for Zoe. That's not Rocco. Well, what difference does it make? It's a rock. Difference? What's the difference? That makes me so mad, Elmo. I don't want to see Elmo. Rocco says a little more Shooby and a little less Dooby. Maybe Zoe and Elmo should switch places. If it's okay with Rocco.
That's Mr. Rocco.
Oh, Rocco says sure.
What should we do next?
Oh, Rocco's got a lot of things he wants to do. Of
Oh no, but who is you?
Wait a minute.
Of
Rocco
course.
is. Rocco? Yeah, see? Rocco's in line ahead of you. It's his turn. But Rocco is a rock. Now it's Elmo's turn. Oh, what's that? Rocco says he's having such a good time that he doesn't want to get off. He wants to keep on swinging. What? Daddy,
Yeah.
aren't you forgetting somebody?
Oh, Rocco,
Yeah.
right.
Rocco's hungry.
Oh, you.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Rocco.
Oh.
Mm.
Oatmeal raisin. Boy, that's Elmo's
Is that iPhone?
favorite. Oh, Gabby, can Elmo have an oatmeal raisin cookie instead, please?
Oh, gee, Elmo, that was my last one.
Oh, that's okay, Gabby. Elmo will just take this one.
You have any cookies for me?
wait, Elmo. Rocco says that he wants the oatmeal raisin cookie. Rocco? Rocco's a rock, Zoe. Rocco won't know the difference. Yes, he will. You can't have that cookie, Elmo. Rocco wants to eat
Yo,
it.
I'm gonna be so irritated.
How is Rocco going to eat that cookie, Zoe? Tell Elmo. Rocco doesn't even have a mouth. Rocco's just a
God,
rock.
my ears.
Rocco's not
Jesus,
alive.
voice.
I'll do this again sometime. Tell Rocco he shouldn't talk with his mouth full.
Imagine.
Golly.
Bruh. Dude,
Yo.
man, I didn't know that they still did it because that stuff was so long ago.
Bro. Bro.
Mm.
Them
I wonder
Dude,
what
that
she's
is
doing
how
now.
it sounds though. It's so, man. Anyway,
Genius. Absolutely genius.
well, all right, that's my
Um,
time, guys. So I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. All right. Play that thing. Dun, 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 dun.
Karan, do you want to give your thoughts of the agenda today?
Yeah, Caitlin always puts these agendas together that we don't really follow, and it's usually just his choice of what kind of.
No,
topic
we
he-
do. It's just
Huh?
when you're like an hour and 30 minutes late.
I told you I was going to be late if I was coming in at all.
Oh yeah.
People were asking about you in the comments. They were like, "Oh my gosh, my heavenly Quran, my God, my Father, is your hair still blue? We missed you, baby." They were saying it all in the comments, bro.
Somebody should put a laugh track in between like scenes in like season 13 of Barney,
Bro,
because it's clearly like a
do
sitcom
it.
at that point.
Do it. Do it. Especially in the Ben episodes. Ben supremacy.
Bummer. That's a real bummer.
You know, here's something Barney related. I got
Barney
this vintage.
a live studio audience.
I got this vintage Barney watch.
With the Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
From
This is from
92.
92 or 93.
That knockoff.
And I can't even wear it because it's so small. Like usually I can fit these, but like it doesn't reach around
Oh,
as
dang.
well. So it just sits on my desk now. But it looks nice. I don't know.
You need
It's
to
a cute little
refurbish
watch.
it.
Does it work?
It might. I don't know.
You need to
If it doesn't work,
refurbish
it's
it
fine
in
with me.
those little slap things you get at concerts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait, what did you want me to give my my input on?
What are your thoughts on the Selena collab?
Oh, I don't care.
I was also okay. You don't care. I was also wanting to.
I didn't.
debate you.
I don't know if you guys noticed. I didn't respond to any of that when you guys were going for like 2 days. I just so what?
I was also going to argue with you about the whole sibling dynamic.
There's no arguing. There's no arguing. If it's an educational show geared for young children, it's teaching them bad habits and it's not reinforcing what the positive ones are. It's just, let's have Baby Bob be a complete jerk the entire time because her brother's there wanting to play. And then they go into a song that has nothing to do with any of it to come back.
That's what I was telling Malakai.
Like, it makes no sense. It makes
I said that because I literally asked Kaylin. I didn't see it. I said, what was the premise of them bringing up everyone is special? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, I literally, when I turned it on.
Billy, I know what you're playing with us. Oh, I feel the Dino dance party coming on.
I turned it on for the kids, and I heard that bickering, and I jumped forward to hear what, like, I thought it was going to be like the feeling song or something, because I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's rooted around, like, you know, emotions, and it was that song. I shut all of it off. I never finished it because I was like, why?
I cut it off. I won't get over her, Vivi, and Barney doing the dance, bro. And like dude rides past her on a scooter. She was like,
Billy.
She's like,
just mad for no reason.
She was literally
even though every time we see you two, you're always together. Like, you have no purpose without the other.
Always. Always.
Like, it's not like you guys stand alone. Like, no one cares about you if you're not with the other one.
That part.
And except for those 3 out of 57 episodes that they're by themselves.
I'm about to say, you do notice how they did get that from some Barney episodes, the original, how like some episodes had them both and then some had them separately.
Yeah, but they were more split evenly in seasons in the original show. Like, they were equally, until Riff came along, they were equally in the same amount of episodes each season. Whether they, like, of their solo ones where it was just them and then Barney and the other people and then them together.
I always say, depending on the subject of the episode, they generally work like better together.
Well, that's because there's no purpose to them otherwise. They equal one character when they're together. Otherwise, it just seems like, what's the point?
Well, I mean, like, in general, like throughout all Barney.
Oh, you mean in the entire series?
Yeah, I've always felt like they work better together depending on the subject. Whereas here, yes, when you put them on almost every single episode, it's kind of like, what's so special about them other than just being other dinosaurs in the show?
Yeah, well,
so, yeah, there's that. We talked at length about how they've basically admitted to like favoring the later years. Which
I wanted to hear what your thought process was about this because I don't understand.
Well, like, either it's no fault of their own, like if this is a rights issue or like a royalty / residuals issue, that's like understandable. But for them to like make a post, delete it, 2 weeks later, make the same post, but like make sure to clarify from like this is from this era.
Okay. Now that's a bit unfair. You guys aren't even telling the whole truth. You guys bullied them to delete their video, and then let me show you guys how to make a good video. And then they posted a video taken after
Y'all did.
It was not their thought of their own going, you know what? This is a terrible idea. We should probably do something better. You guys bullied them first, showed them how to do it, and then they copied you.
Hell yeah.
And Hedge started it.
I did the movie, number one.
Yeah, but Hedge started it, the whole like, here, I'm just going to do the right way.
Let me say this. This is the 3rd time in the past 3 years. This is the 3rd time that they've done something stupid.
Yep.
I come in and I open my mouth, and then they take it down.
But you're not the fan.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
To.
I did nothing wrong. All I did was open my mouth, which we're all free to do.
But they haven't offered you a job yet. That's weird.
They ain't, because I feel like they're scared. They know if they do something weird or disrespectful or funny. I like funny, and I'm sure my audience likes funny too. And I'm gonna say something funny. Thank you. That's right. You want to take a picture? I'm going to say something funny. And that's all that happened. Now, we were also talking about how in the video where it's the raindrop song, I guess from the park era, they posted a skit or the meme, whatever. They edited around the kids. There's no kids in the video, and they very clearly he's like standing outside with my mouth open and all the they skipped that whole that whole part. I assume because they were kids in that clip, but it's so edited. Everybody in the comments
I'd say it's either that. I'd say it's either that or they're trying to make it as kid friendly as possible. Because you get a good the joke
of getting rid of the kids.
No, like standing outside with your mouth open wide, making this gesture, opening your mouth,
but even then, if they wanted just Barney in the clip and Barney was the only one in the clip, why would they edit it out if it's just Barney doing it? Because he's just looking up, and that's such a that's the most integral part of that song that people remember, and the way they cut it, it's very choppy. So even if you didn't know the song before, you knew something was cut out. It was very weird how they did it.
All right.
Anyway,
well, is there anything else you want me to put my input on?
You're such a bow. God.
It's just there's nothing fun to talk about with what they're doing at all the last 2 years. And the stuff that they do give us to talk about, it's man, so
it's so true.
We talked about Scholastic launching their own streaming service. Barney's on that.
Yeah, I put the QR code
in. Thank you for doing that.
The most exciting thing that has happened in the Barney sphere in the past year is the Selena Gomez thing, and I don't even want nothing from it.
Yeah,
do something interesting, please. Please do something cool.
Barney's also on another streaming site called Kidstream too. I found them because I talked to them a little bit about it's the sequel. I talked to them a little bit about adding Clubhouse to there, so I'm waiting to hear back. But Barney's also on there too. It's a mix of independent kid stuff, kid shows, and then also Teletubbies, Barney, Bob the Builder, and it's all just kids related content and stuff. I don't know if we ever talked about that. I mean, there's nothing really to talk about it. It's just another app, but another place you can find. It's still just the park era stuff, but I mean, it's there.
Karan, me and Malakai are going to buy the Teletubbies box set. That's $200 for 70 discs and 14 seasons. If you want to chip in and help, that would be amazing.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
It's an awful
idea. It's probably
idea.
the worst idea you guys could have come up with.
But you had the most money out of us, so why not help you?
The truth bomb just hit.
Tell Flex to drop a bomb on this.
Yo.
Take that back from canceling this show and bringing it back 3 days later.
Yeah. No. I will not help you guys buy that ridiculous set.
Random question. Who would you have wanted to see Barney do a crossover?
Oh. What?
What kid show?
Easily Mr. Rogers.
Okay.
And Sesame Street.
I'm really surprised they didn't do that one.
Well, they hated Barney because Barney took all of their
he killed
all of their time for 10 years.
Knocked him out the park.
They hated him
for years. But then
now I understand it because Sesame Street was a children's show in an urban setting, right? Predominantly black cast, and then you have these white folks come in and just completely upend everything you've worked for the first couple decades for 10 years. It's not like they came in for a couple years and you came back 10 years. You guys, I would be bitter too. So much so that I would probably, after they cancel the show, just take their entire formula and make it my own. Which is what they're doing now.
You see, that's why they still going now. Barney was there.
What they're doing now.
They said, "F that. We ain't letting no show come above."
Well, and the new revamping that they're going to be doing is essentially what Barney did in those later years, where it's just 2 segments. It's not all of the multiple segments it's 2 street segments with animated one in between. That's Barney.
Yeah. My bad.
And it's what killed
You want to
Barney.
be progressive because your main character is played by a black man. Well, our new character, he's going to be played by a black man too, and we're going to show him out. We're going to put him on Oprah and everything. Get him a telethon. Oh yeah, well, we're going to bring this back, and we're going to have a black man voice character.
Do you guys think Derek will be a meme? What Derek? Like Barney and Friends Derek?
Nobody cares about Derek. Mattel doesn't know who that.
Why? What the hell?
No one cares. No
Did
one.
Barney just like sweet?
You talking about Go Getter?
Like no one cares. This man, he reposted something that Bob had shared, like a behind the scenes from season 1. Of like
Didn't
Barney
even like hide the fact that he took it from there.
Yeah. Like Barney was pretending to be a Ninja Turtle. He goes, "Oh, Master Splinter," then proceeds to play a full clip from the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, as if we don't know who Splinter is. Like, in case you didn't know,
you gotta be
Splinter's
sure.
a giant rat. Like, we know.
I can't wait to see him at a convention in 2058.
No, dude, I like Derek as a character on Barney.
I did too.
On top of my house.
Top of my
like so out of breath to that line. Like, bro, get your breath.
The game's been teaching me how to play pretend.
Spitting in his hands.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. One thing he always ate, he ate that stand on one finger thing. Here's one finger. He ate that. I ain't gonna lie.
To be honest, Barney was like, "Oh, why didn't I think of that?"
Because little me was in there, bro. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna make it happen.
Might go
Why do they always make?
Let me do a handstand. What?
Why do they always make the kids do like very disgusting things on the show?
Like what?
Like I get it, your kids, but like
he's touched millions of
some like hygienic stuff that you just do not need to do. Like you're spitting in your hands. You're spitting out that nasty, gross ass pond water in that one episode.
That's what they used to do in baseball.
They did.
Well, I know that, but like nowadays, that's just completely unnecessary.
I will say, I hate the way that Barney taught kids how to sneeze. Like, I hate that they taught them how to do that. That
did they teach them that?
Me. Yes,
I know some of the kids did it.
They would teach them how to like to sneeze in their hand just like that, like
all over their hands.
That's so gross, yo.
Well, we didn't do that this season when we talk about germs. That makes you happy.
Good job.
What was we did the worst Barney episode stream, and I think we got to lyric. It was like seasons 4 through 6. I don't remember what it was. What episode was it? Because this had me crying even on the stream, where we were talking about an episode where a kid jumped in a pond or something. What was that?
That was season 7.
When they were playing Mario was in the pond playing the troll or whatever. For the and he spit water out of his mouth.
Nasty ass pond water out.
Well, it's implied that it's a pond water. I'm sure it wasn't, but still.
That happened?
Yes. Because he got butted into the water by the biggest billy goat. Like when he came back up.
Like back in context, like that's great. Like why is he ill? But like I'm sure it wasn't actual.
It wasn't actual water. Yeah.
What episode was that?
The Once Upon a Time or whatever episode where they're telling fairy tales.
I think it was
You're a liar. It's the one where they were telling fairy tales.
That must be. We must be in the wrong
episode from that season.
We must be in the wrong season.
No, it's season 7.
I mean, it is.
No. I think it's season 8. Hold on, let me see.
Because I don't see anything fairy tale.
I think it's 14.
I think it's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8.
I think it is.
Even though they were all just
Bro
one.
said I think 14.
Big season. Yeah, it was season 8.
Oh, Once Upon a Fairy Tale.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Because I remember talking about this when we were talking about season 7.
No, it's Once Upon a Fairy Tale season 8.
Well, if you did, then you were wrong, and we allowed you to be, and now you've.
I remember that.
Then I know it would stop go then.
They told that story about that magic fish. I remember this.
Oh, you're saying it's stop go? You think?
Yeah.
Well, let's just have the Einsteins and see.
It's
There
Once
it is.
Upon a Fairy Tale from season
No.
8.
I'm telling you, it's stop go.
I'm looking at it right now,
bro. Go to the episode.
No. He said,
like,
okay, hold on, Malakai. He's saying the story that we're talking about was done in the Stop Go episode, not in the Once Upon a Fairy Tale episode.
Oh,
this man was screaming at me.
my fault.
Yeah, because Once Upon a Fairy Tale, they
you
told
know
the
what?
story like the elves, right?
Okay, because I'm on the story, and that's a whole nother story. My fault, OG. My fault. Stop, go.
I think I'm getting my memories partially confused because it was that had me like crying laughing, but it was also what I visualized was from lyric where they had this giant pond just in the set, and then they kept taking like promo photos of the pond. It's like
you're on the right track.
Karan, you said it, man. They were real proud of that pond because they keep taking photos.
Man, yeah, it was massive. Yeah,
they were
because they put so much work in for it to just like be taken out in one episode.
Like if I'm a kid, I'm confused. Like, wait. How did they?
He did.
Barney just standing there, just like
he was
just there, dude.
Oh, he spit it out so nasty.
In that stupid long neck costume they had,
and then the ears look nasty. Like ew.
All the kids and Josh Martin.
Mario.
Yeah, Josh Martin in that tall, long neck Barney suit.
Talking about Dragon Ball.
Dragon Tail.
No.
That pond from like the hit years, they put actual fish and turtles in there.
They did, yeah.
So you're telling a kid, all right, Mario, or whatever your real
name ducks.
Is, I need you to, and ducks. I need you to go into
alligators,
disease-infested water while you're pretending to be this character, and you're gonna.
Are you saying that fish and ducks and things just introduce disease?
Well, ducks just have tons of diseases anyway.
Do they?
Fish, we yeah.
No, I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah, you didn't see the Dawn dish bottle? You got the ducks all
dude, I saw
the oil spills.
I saw a status today that said, "How does that get oil off of ducks, but it can't get the grease out of my pots?" And it's so true. It's like it doesn't matter how much you use it, it doesn't clean it. So it's like, what?
It's propaganda.
That's funny,
man. All right, guys.
Get the oil off of ducks, but it doesn't get the grease.
Speaking of fish, I bought 15 fish today for my aquarium. Can you guys guess how much I spent on them?
Like $2.
$2 for 15 fish. Okay. What say you, Hedge?
You bought 15 fish.
I'm not proud of this, by the way.
$40?
$40. $300.
Whoa. How big is the aquarium?
Are they beta fighting fish?
But I already had
5 gallons.
Yeah, but I already had the aquarium. I was just adding fish to it. But they're so expensive. Like one fish I bought, they're not even like they're not saltwater or anything. They're just basic fish. But the ones I bought, one of them that I bought, they're $15 a piece now. Like they're so expensive to buy fish. But they're cool. They're over there. They're alive. $300.
Are they American grown fish? That's probably why they're so expensive.
Are they the bubble guppies?
And just the two of us, we can
dragon tails.
Get back in your
funny
spot.
You brought up the Dawn dishwash. Those ducks that you see on.
Did you call it Dawn dishwash?
That's what it is. Is it not?
Continue on.
But those ducks, they market on those bottles. They're like the mascots now. Like they have voices in their commercials. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. You use this to prove that they help clean up the animals from the BP oil spill. Practically hardly anybody remembers this. And now you're making them characters for your brand.
Man, and they only turned it into a commercial because they wanted to make themselves look good after they purposely like spilled oil everywhere.
Wait, what?
So BP made it into a commercial too, like along with them at one point.
Oh yeah. It was like some like brand serendipity.
But yeah, I get what you're saying too.
Karan, what would you do if you were watching?
Someone's at home crying up. You guys have heard that song?
What would you do if you were watching an episode of, I don't know, season 3 of Barney and Friends? It's the intro. He's like, from our imagination, and he comes to life, and then Barney looks at the camera and he's like, Karan, when's the last time you used Dawn dish soap? What would your first reaction be? Would you be to tell somebody, or would you laugh? What would you do?
Honestly, I'd probably be like, what the and then I would rewind it and go back and see if it does it again. Like what? I don't sleep, so I hallucinate sometimes. So it's like, wait a second.
How long has this been on YouTube?
Yeah. No one else has said this?
No one else has ever told me? What is this?
That's the start of the Barney movie. they play the intro.
Dude, the TV just glows
directly
and he just comes out of it like he did in the Let's Go to the Zoo.
Let's play the kazoo. Why is my camera frozen?
I don't know. But
I was about to say, are you okay?
I'm like dying over here. There we go.
The Emperor's Contest. Hello. And then we just start doing all the terrible accents that they did.
All the words that I can't get in my mouth.
And we somehow get copyright claimed for them.
Oh man. Okay, by the way, guys, since we're on the subject of copyright claims, we're going to create a Twitch account between this episode and the next one, that we'll start doing all these live streams on instead of here. But we're going to create it and then let you guys know more than like the date of when we're going to go live again, so that you guys can make sure you're over there on the new thing. What are you laughing at?
I'm looking at a comment that's just repeating the hypothetical that I gave you, but they added a rainbow swirl.
Oh, the rainbow swirl.
I'm imagining like
whatever it is,
rainbow swirl before the credits. Like it immediately just cuts off.
Man. I don't know, guys. I didn't see you guys laughing this much before I was on here, so I'm glad to be here. There's one more thing on your agenda you wanted to talk about, Kaylin. Right?
Honestly, I didn't watch it.
Oh, neither did I.
We don't have to talk about it.
All right, good.
No, Joyner's running his mouth once more.
Yeah, there's the part 2 to that terrible David Joyner interview that's on YouTube.
Jordan.
I did almost call him
Michael
David.
Jordan talking about David Joyner on Barney. So I took it personally.
Why is that so funny?
Do you guys have anything more to like that you wanted to do here?
Don't worry about it.
All right. See you guys later.
They need to make some Barney sneakers.
Barney eats nuts, dude.
Okay. Well, since Malakai's busy and it's just the two of us, I guess we should wrap this up. Thank you guys for participating. As usual, as Karan stated, we will be moving to Twitch. So be on the lookout for that link. Come in 2 weeks or whatnot. So yeah, that's what we'll start doing the reactions to home videos and whatnot later on. So yeah, as always, follow us on our specific social media sites. Follow me, Keyword Contributes on Instagram, where I always post news updates, collaborations, funny memes, and stuff. Also follow Hedge on Stage at Hedge on Stage on Hedge on Stage on Instagram. And yeah, follow Mr. K's Clubhouse on Instagram and on YouTube as well. He showed me the pilot episode for this upcoming season. Hedge, you did a fantastic job, I must say, on the transitions and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, anything you want to say?
I thought I had something to say. I do not. I was racking my brain for something. I was like, there's got to be something. Nope.
Cool. Well, we're going to wrap it up here, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.